Oh my God, I'm live. I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, here we are. This was a total accident. Welcome to my first ever Instagram Live. I accidentally hit the live button and no one's here, which is fantastic because that's kind of perfect. I'm doing this challenge where I'm posting every day for 100 days. As you can see, I'm very tired. Why am I tired? Because I have been spending... Why am I so tired? I stayed up until almost 3 a.m. last night making a video. You can see in my my reels. And it took forever. And I don't know, this whole social media thing is super interesting. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, so the social media posting is super interesting because sometimes I will spend 5 hours practicing and making a video and it'll get less views than, me just literally making a video for 10 seconds and then posting it right away. So, it's just super interesting. Hello, Correa, Diego, what's up? And Dr. J Cardiology. I wonder if we know each other in person. I'd love, I don't recognize the name. And also, Julis, good to see y'all. So happy. Oh, Seba, I feel so loved. Qué amor, cuánto amor. Muchas gracias. Yeah, so we're just jamming here in my pajamas. We're pajamming. I'm talking about this social media journey. I didn't even mean to go live. I accidentally hit the button and then I decided to stay on because we're exploring. What do I do? I am a holistic doctor. I'm an energy healer, and I really want to get into my passions and get into music and acting and film. And so here we are practicing, just putting myself out there, getting back on camera. My story is, I actually grew up doing music. I went to music school. I'm a trumpet player, and I wanted to pursue that as a career. And then somewhere along the line in college, I thought, well, no, I can't really make it as a career. It's not allowed. It's not a real thing. I can't make money doing that. I had all these self-limiting beliefs. And I realized I didn't really have the passion for trumpet playing that other, like professional musicians had. And so I stayed in music school. I got a degree in music, but I decided to go to med school instead. And here I am, like almost 20 years later, returning back to my soul calling, which is really in the arts. And my goal with posting on social media is to kind of document that journey and hopefully inspire other people to follow their dreams and pursue their passions too. Thank you, Dr. J. I appreciate that. Yeah, holistic medicine is really amazing and incredible, and I love what I do. And sometimes you gotta pick up that phone and answer that calling when the wave hits you to move into new pursuits. So that's what we're doing. It's been 20 years since I graduated. Almost 20 years. It was 20 years since I graduated high school about, and then I guess it's been 16 years since I graduated college. But it's been a fun ride to new. Oh my gosh, so crazy. I have been thinking about you, and here you are joining on my accidental live where I hit the live button. So to new pursuits. Yeah, I do need to new pursuits. We should chat, man. We should catch up. So anyway, here I am jamming in my jammies, and I hope that everybody, is really following their hearts. I think that's what the world needs. In fact, I know that's what the world needs is more people to come alive, more people that are really pursuing their passions. I just have this feeling and this knowing that if we all do that, the world would be very vastly different. I feel like we are like this collective consciousness, and we're all really wanting peace and harmony within ourselves and for the collective, for the whole. And so it's like we're naturally going to be drawn to the things that will create that. And, just like a bee, when a bee is out working, it's not like disgruntled or upset that it has to go and like pollinate. Like, no, it's really happy and excited. And there's a reason for that. There's like an evolutionary reason to joy and purpose. It's like good for not just the soul and the self, but for the collective. And so, yeah, that's what I'm about, and that's what I'm here to do, is open people up to their own hearts, to their own joys, to their own passions, and share as I'm going on my own journey as well. Well, I'd love to hear like what y'all's dreams are. Like, what is your dream? What's the thing that you most desire? If you want to pop in the comments and be courageous in that, and maybe I can support you doing that, or maybe we can all support each other in pursuing those passions. So well, thanks for joining. This is really fun. I appreciate y'all joining in my late night live for the first time ever by total accident, but here we are going for it. Sometimes your fingers hit the wrong buttons and they actually end up being the right thing, the perfect thing for us. So I think I'm gonna just hang out here for a little bit more, see if anybody else hops on, and just enjoy the moment. Let me see if I can be silent and not freak out. Yeah, me too, Ulis. Linda verte, gracias. Hello, Claudio Energética. Oh, I want to know about you. I want to know who you are. Thanks for joining. This is my first ever live. I accidentally hit the live button, and here we are. I'm just talking about myself and what I do, and hopefully inspire people to go after their dreams and to create and to pursue their passions. So, what's your dream? What makes you come alive? Sending you good energy. I can feel your resonance. Thanks for joining. In other news, I don't know what else to say, and that's okay. This has been fun. This really isn't as scary as I thought. This was a total accident, or not. And hello, Gurpreeti, 1984. That's a great year. It's a great book. Love to see you. I'm gonna get a wave. Let's see, what can I jam on? So, soul purpose, soul connection, and energy healing. I think in order for us to go after our dreams, we really have to be connected to our souls. And we have to pursue them from what I call soul power, which means where we're driven by the soul rather than the ego, because the ego likes to chase. It doesn't feel so good all the time, and it likes to force. And the soul is effortless. The soul is clean. The soul relaxes, and the soul attracts. And not that the ego is wrong. I think the ego is very necessary and useful. However, it's really a lot nicer and a lot easier to be able to stay in one's power, in one's center, from the soul place, magnetizing the things that we want, allowing those to come to us rather than believing that we have to chase after the things that we want, which can be draining, exhausting, debilitating in many instances as well. So how do we actually chase our dreams versus attract them? Well, chasing looks like neediness. It looks like clinginess. It looks like desperation. It looks like I have to have this thing in order to feel good about myself. It looks like externalizing our self-worth into our successes. Chasing our dreams looks like needing validation from the world in order to feel complete and whole. Chasing also looks like rushing through sentences when you're on Instagram Live. Versus attracting is coming from the place of wholeness, knowing that you already are the thing that you desire to be once you get to the dream. So most people think that, oh, once I have the success, then I will feel enough. Then I will feel worthy. Then I will feel loved. Then I will feel accepted. Then I will, show the middle finger to the guy that fucked me over in the past. And in reality, while that can sometimes be true, you can fall into that success trap. So you get there, and then it's a never-ending pitfall, basically, where you get there and then suddenly you may have a moment of, wow, I feel great, and then it's fleeting. And so it's this constant chase for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing without ever really filling up from the inside. And so what it means to be in your power and to be soul aligned is to come first from that place of wholeness, completeness, enoughness, worthiness, acceptance, love, celebration of self. And then you attract all those opportunities and that success into your life from that place. A lot easier said than done. So I've, been on this personal development train for a long time, for over a decade now, really studying and really honing into how does one feel good, and how does one really go after their dreams and get what they want in life, including feeling good about oneself. And I see all of this stuff out there about, oh, you just have to manifest it. You just have to be the thing that you want. That's fine and dandy, but how do you actually do that? Well, I have a process called letting go to create flow, and it's pretty easy, but if that's something someone's interested in, then let me know. Letting go to create flow, it means you have to let go of believing that the things outside of yourself are going to create something within, by using a process of if-then beliefs. So what are if-then beliefs? If I have the partner in my life, then I will feel loved. If I have the body that I want, then I will feel worthy. Those are all if-then beliefs, and they're completely false. They're completely false, because you as a soul being are already loved. You as a soul being are already worthy. You as a soul being are already accepted and wanted and desired and belong. And so a simple practice is to go through your if-then beliefs every day. Like a morning thing, what do I want? This is my letting go to create flow process, by the way. What do I want? Okay, I want to write a book one day, or by the end of the year. Okay, great. So if I write a book, then I will feel good about myself. Then I will feel awesome. Then I can feel worthy of praise and success. And it's just be aware and start to notice, no, I already am worthy of success. I already am awesome. I already am, insert, whatever affirmation you want to there. And that's it. It's just really awareness and acceptance and saying the mantra, I already am. That's such a powerful phrase, is I already am. Anytime that I feel neediness, anytime that I feel clingy or desperate towards something, or like I'm forcing something or I'm chasing something, I stop, look, and listen before I try to pass go. Do not pass go here. Do not collect $200. Stop, look, and listen. What is the feeling that I'm trying to chase? What is the thing that I believe I'm going to feel in achieving. And then I let it go. Okay, if I, lose 10 pounds, then I will be desired. Then I will be wanted. It's like, no, I already am. Boom. I already am. Boom. I already am desired. I already am worthy. I already am accepted. I already am awesome. And I just do that every day. I do that all the time. So that's my letting go to create flow process. Look at this wonderful lighting on this accidental live. And I hope it helps someone out there who's really looking to go after their dreams, because you get to do it from a place of ease, and you get to do it from a place where once you get there, you're going to feel good already. Like you're already going to feel good. Like you don't even need that thing. And I'll leave you with this last little metaphor. Like life is like a seatbelt. My good friend Maria Paula came up with that. But it really is, because, in order for things to click like a seatbelt, if you pull too hard, if you're forcing it, it's not going to come. It's actually going to deter you and going to stop you from getting that thing to lock in. But if you don't pull at all, then you're never going to get it locked in either. And so life is really about finding that sweet spot of letting go. Sometimes when you're pulling too hard, you just got to let go to create that flow, and then that ease, gentle, engaged pull to click, lock it in. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining me. I love you. I believe in you more than anything. I really do. I believe everybody is capable of achieving their desires, because otherwise you wouldn't have that desire. Like I don't have a desire to go and play in the NBA, like zero, like no desire. That's for a reason, because that's not my life path. That's not what's meant for me. And so if you have a desire, if you have a dream that you want to achieve, it's because it's meant for you. It's for a reason. It's not just random. It's not random. It's intentional. So please answer that calling. Follow that. Follow your heart. Follow what is being called of you, because your desires matter. Your joy matters. Your dream matters. You matter. And I appreciate you, and I love you, and I believe in you. So believe in yourself, go after it, follow what your heart desires, and I'll be here along the way cheering you on. Good night, everybody. Hello, Renee. Thanks for joining, and I will catch you on the next one. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.